Hello, hello, some for all here. You guys already know why you're here, because you want to see some more Bakugo cards. It's a Bakugo weekend, everybody. I'm feeling good. Katsuki Bakugo 2, Crimson Rampage. We got one new attack and two new foundations. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first attack, Brutal Explosion. 4-3, and it's a mid block modifier of 1. That's not bad. That's not too bad. You know, it would have been nice if this had breaker on it too, but but it's a 3-speed high for 4 damage, and it's pretty interesting because this is the first card that we see that has a symbol that the character needs to have in order to play this card. So you have to have the death symbol on the character, which of course Bakugo does have, and a combo enhance. If this attack deals damage, your rival destroys 1 foundation. So of course it's Fury, powerful 1, combo Fury. So again, smooth transition, seamless fit into Bakugo 2's kit. Having powerful, being Fury, being a combo attack, allowing him to pop off and flip cards. So as long as this attack deals damage, you get to destroy one of your opponent's foundation, or your rival has to destroy one of foundations. I should mention that, not we get to destroy, your opponent gets to pick. And obviously they're going to probably pick one of the foundations that you flipped anyway. But still, I mean, one less foundation for your opponent to play with is always nice, because it makes it a little bit more difficult. And then sometimes maybe when it gets to the point of you trying to push for a game, them having that one less foundation is what they need, or is that one less check that they need in order to stop your attack from hitting them, right? So, you know, it's always nice. But then the enhance is also really cool. If your rival has 3 or more face down foundations, this attack gets +2 speed. Now, this is really easy to make sure that it's live because Katsuki Bakugo has many ways to get you to flip cards. As we know with his response, you can flip 2 just off playing a combo effect alone. So just by like comboing into this card, you're already flipping 2. But then we know there's other cards as well. I talked about it in my previous video. You guys can go ahead and check the card in the top right, with the 2 other attacks that got revealed. And yeah, so basically with 2 cards you could flip 4 cards, right? So this card will always be able to have this effect pretty much when you want to use it. And then it can become pretty nutty, right? So like if we just look at the stats, it's a 3 high for 4, so it's nothing special. But again, we can pump it up by 2 speed by having 3 or more face down foundations for a rival. So then it becomes a 5 high for 4, which is not bad. But then, of course, we can use Katsuki Bakugo. By popping one of our foundations, we can then give it +2 speed. And then that +2 speed will make it a 7 high for 4. And now you might be saying, okay, that's pretty fast, but where's the damage? Well, remember, it already has powerful 1 built into it. And then on top of that, by using that effect, because we gave it more speed, we're also going to give it +2 to its powerful rating. So if we do have that momentum, then guess what? We're going to be able to have powerful 3 on this bad boy, discard some momentum and pump it up. So this can be a really good card to have in your attack string when you really want to pump out that damage. It could be a card that finishes out the game for you, and it's only a 4 diff. So I actually really like Brutal Explosion. I'm very happy to add this to our kit. So next, I want to talk about Self-Propulsion. So it's a 2-5 high block 3. So this obviously is a little bit harder to block with a high block 3. I mean, that's tough, but the response is pretty cool. So after a combo, Fury, or powerful attack deals damage, add this card to your momentum. So this is a nice card to have. It's a nice card to build. And as you go through your string of attacks, you're trying to go for your kill turn, and you want to get that more momentum. Remember, Bakugo 2 is very aggressive and very momentum focused. I'm sure that's no surprise, right? So we want to have momentum. We want to basically just blow that momentum for insane damage, right? And so because of that, Self-Propulsion will allow you to do that, right? Once you get successful damage off, you can go ahead and flip this straight into your momentum. So then now your next attack that you're playing, you'll be able to have that momentum and continue to pop off, right? So I really like this card. I think that it's a nice card to have. How many copies? I mean, I could see myself playing 2 or 3. I mean, would it really be a 4 of? I don't know. Potentially. It depends on how aggressive you want to be. We'll see how it plays out, but overall, I like the idea, and I like the way that it fits with Katsuki Bakugo. And now, the Spam Foundation, internship with Best Genus. Now, this is good because, you know, Earth can always use some more spam. I'm not sure if I would want to play Katsuki Bakugo off Earth. I mean, you can. I'm thinking more towards Death and Fire personally, but with that being said, internship with Best Genus, response, discard the top card of your deck after you play this card. Your rival flips 1 foundation. That is pretty cool because again, right off the bat, if you have this and you use Katsuki Bakugo's effect, and then you play Brutal Explosion for the combo effect, like you're flipping 3 cards, right? So if you get to build this on the turn prior and flip one of your opponent's cards, and then it's your turn, you attack, you combo, Brutal Explosion, that's 2 Brutal Explosions live, right? So this is really good. Obviously, if you're going first, you don't want this in your hand, because I mean, if you go first and you build it because it's spam, then it's literally useless. Like, it's gonna be a target for you regardless to blow up for Katsuki Bakugo once it's in your staging area anyway, but you want to get some value for it. So ideally you want to go second and then play this card, or you want to build this on your second turn if you went first, so that way you're at least getting some value out of this card. You don't want to just go first and start building foundations and play this, and then you know, you have nothing to flip, unless you absolutely have to, but then at that point the game is probably already not in your favor, let's be honest. But yeah, so 2 new foundations, 1 new attack. People are saying that we might get another foundation for Bakugo. I don't know, we'll see, just because they're saying, like, in terms of the card numbers, I'm not too sure how all that works out, if I'm being completely honest. I actually have no clue, so I'm just gonna wait to see. But with that being said, I love that this weekend was just focused on Katsuki Bakugo. Feels good, feels good. What do you guys think about these new cards? Let me know, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.